Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Anime Psycho. It's Anime Psycho here, back with another video. And it's Anime Psycho here, and today we're gonna be doing another video. And this video is the second part to the part of a video I literally just put out. Negation 1738. Thou shalt not throw shade if thou cannot throw hands. Negation 1738. Now, as you can see, I posted this video like just now. Oh wow, it doesn't show when I posted the video. Oh yes, I posted this video January 9th. It's January 9th. So this video was posted 30 minutes ago and it has 12 views. Alright. So let's get right back into this. So last time we left off finishing the bell test going into the Zabuza arc. So will Zabuza survive? No. Will the Demon Brother survive? No. Will Haku survive? No. Okay, so let's start this. So, the Demon Brothers would die immediately, going against 4 anbu members. Okay. Okay. So, with that being said, okay. Oh my goodness, can y'all stop talking? Good grief. Okay, so the Demon Brothers die, and Zabuza going against 4 anbu members. Isn't anything. He barely survived against 2 Genin and a Jonin. So, Kakashi letting his true anbu side out, and 3 anbu Genin, I guess, let you call them anbu Genin myths, coming together to fight him. He dies. He doesn't die on the spot, but he still dies. And then Haku tries to come in to save him, but Naruto using the chakra chains, realizing that this guy didn't have killer intent. He couldn't sense the killer intent. He basically caught him and was like, "Why are you here?" Punches off the mask like, "Oh, it's a girl." And Sai's like, "No, little dick, it's not a girl." And he's like, "Huh, okay." It's like, "Hold on, stop calling me little dick," and punches him in the stomach. Punches Sai in the stomach, and they kill Haku. So the bridge is basically built a lot faster. Gato's men never show up because they realized, oh crap, these guys killed the legendary Demon Brothers, Zabuza and Haku. There's no way of beating them at this point. But he still tries. He brings all of his men to try to get them, and dies to Sai. And Sai and Kakashi basically takes him out, while Naruto and Sasuke eat ramen on the bridge. Yeah. And then, so with that being said, the bridge basically gets built as Squad 7. You know, not really Squad 7, but Great Squad 7 Bridge or Great 7 Bridge. Yeah, Great 7 Bridge. Okay, so Great 7 Bridge. With that being said, Great 7 Bridge is built. And they basically attack him. They basically go back to the village, pretty much. They basically go back to the village and they train for the tuning exams. With him training for the tuning exams, I think we should give Sai some actual ninjutsu instead of the Be Strong jutsu. So I think Sai would get something like Earth Shard Jutsu. He would get an Earth Shard Jutsu, Mud Wall, and a Mud Wall Jutsu, and Mud Exploding Wall Jutsu. Okay, so Naruto would get the Toad Summoning Jutsu and the Rasengan. When Jiraiya finds out that Danzo actually got his hands on his godson, he basically comes to, try to get the corruption out of him. Not so much the ninja out of him, but the Danzo corruption. Which works for Naruto. He doesn't really show, like, you cannot show this to your brothers. And then he basically takes Sai and do it to Sai. And then he does it to Sasuke. All within the 2 or 3 months before the Chunin exams. The 3 months before the Chunin exams. I'm going to say there's 3 months. Perfectly. A month. Sasuke learns the Chidori. Naruto learns the Rasengan Toad Summoning. Sasuke learns the Snake Summoning. And Sai learns the Hound Summoning. He basically summons a really big hound. Like a wolf hound. Pretty much. And he also gets Earth Bullet, just because, yeah. Okay, so the first test really means nothing. First test, they are really intelligent. They all get the, and even using the Sharingan, he can even use that. Okay, and Sai basically just used raw intelligence. Going into the Beast Force, Orochimaru pulls up on him. He doesn't so much get bodied. But he's like, Sasuke, let's go. It's time for us to take our leave. And then he puts a curse mark on Sai. And then Sai having no emotions at this point. Sai regaining some emotions, but still having no emotions. Like, he's like half and half. Like, his emotions show a little bit, but he doesn't have any. Like on missions, he's like more Naruto. He's like more Sasuke, OG Sasuke. Like, he tries to make it seem like he doesn't have emotions, but he actually does have emotions. Alright. So, yeah. So, Sai basically gets the curse mark. He's like, this is kind of like what happened to you, isn't it, Sasuke? I guess we have to go get the 5-pronged seal on him. And they basically take him to Jiraiya after the, forced death. They finish it in a day, because if you notice, Orochimaru basically attacked them the first day. Naruto, being the god that he is, basically Shadow Clone Jutsus, takes the scroll, and they basically dip. Right after Sai get bitten, they dip. They go to Jiraiya, 5-pronged seal, and Sai basically now has a curse mark. Which I can actually go over here and find Sai with curse mark. Sai with the curse seal. Orochimaru's curse mark. They haven't technically ever. So he already has a curse mark. Curses that are after used to do some more. See, so the question, does Danzo use a curse mark? The answer is yes. It's called the root paralysis jutsu. We're just gonna say it gives more. We're gonna say it gives more chakra. No, what I'm gonna say happens is. So, then art. Because for some reason they decide, let's not make a fan art. See, like this. Why don't you have a fan art? A Sai with a curse mark, you piece of trash. So they have one of Sakura, but not of Sai. Okay? Okay. So you're telling me the person that developed better in a shorter amount of time doesn't get a curse mark fan art. Okay. That's what we doing now. Cause we doing that now. Alright, even. Hey, look, we only see this, right? I guess we really have to use this. Alright, so basically, I forgot what I was going to say, but so it gets his curse mark, blah, blah, blah. It gets on his tongue. It actually negates Danzo's curse mark that he puts on him. Danzo couldn't put a curse mark on Sasuke because Orochimaru had already done that, and he realized this curse mark isn't as strong as Orochimaru's, and the Nine Tails obviously can negate curse marks. So let's get back into this. So with thinking, they get Jiraiya to put the 5-pronged seal on there, and they basically right after that they start the training, and then the time is up for the Beast Forest. They go there. The preliminaries happen. Sai takes Sakura's place, and he basically takes out Ina. It has to be a 3-round match for someone like I'll just say that Sai gets there. Alright. So what are the major matches? Sai versus Kankura. Yes, Sai versus Kankura. Naruto versus Neji, and Gaara versus Sasuke. So let's start with Sai's fight. Sai basically activates his curse mark, pretty much getting mastery over that short amount of time. Basically, with him basically having no emotions. Like, he has emotions, but they aren't strong emotions, pretty much. In quotations, he has no emotions. So he basically takes, he basically, curse mark, negative effect, basically gets negated, like, yay! So he can't really use the negativeness of the curse mark. Okay? Alright, so he can't really use the negative, curse mark. The curse mark doesn't have a negative effect on him, pretty much. So he basically takes out Kankuro easy. Like, Sai, without curse mark, easy takeout. Now he takes him out. With the curse mark, he's definitely going to take him out. He takes out Kankuro, putting a poison stab on Kankuro that really just sends him to the hospital. It doesn't kill him. And then we get to Naruto versus Neji. Naruto realizing that Neji put the beat down on Hinata, realizing, okay, so this guy thinks he's all that and a bag of chips. So when he was supposed to fight Neji, and then like, oh, you can't rewrite destiny, I'm gonna win this fight. He's like, are you sure about that? See, are you sure about that? You're supposed to be a prodigy, right? I can show you that even someone who isn't a prodigy can beat you. And he yells this out to the entire crowd. Listen here, you stupid crowd. You dummies. I'm the son of the 4th Hokage. I have the 9-tailed fox in me. And now I'm gonna defeat Neji Hyuga. And they say, son of the 4th Hokage, I always thought he resembled him, but I never thought that. And then he basically uses Flying Raijin, which I didn't say he had in the last part, but he actually does have it. He learned it in a couple days. He didn't really master it, but he learned it, He basically dashes at Neji, he throws the kunai, and Neji's like, "Ha, that's too easy." Dodges it, and they're like, "No, Neji, you shouldn't have dodged that. You should have repelled it." He's like, "No." They knowing that only the anbu members realize Neji shouldn't have dodged that. The fight is over. Them not really walking away, but walking toward the Hokage. And they basically dart toward the Hokage, and Neji gets destroyed. Naruto basically threw the kunai to get behind Neji, and he rips out his blade. He whips out his blade right behind Neji, and he's like, "You will die right here." And he's about to stab Neji, and then the Proxy comes out like, "Fight over! Naruto Uzumaki wins." Doesn't knock out Neji. Doesn't touch Neji. He showed Neji that Neji is nothing. He literally defeated Neji without touching him. See, even if Neji dodged the kunai, Naruto still had his Uzumaki ceiling change right in front of his face. And they're like, "Match over, Naruto Uzumaki wins." Gaara's fight. Gaara versus Sasuke. Why was this a thing? Why was this a fight in the first place? Why was this a fight in the first place? Everybody knows this was the dumbest fight. You feel me? Alright, let's get into it. Happens exactly the same. Except it happens a little bit faster because, Sasuke, strongy, he actually has 3 to moi now, so yeah. And basically, Gaara goes rapid and can't do anything to Sai, Naruto, and Sasuke. Which I should actually get a picture of now that I think about it. Sai, Naruto, Sasuke. Did Sai have Sage mode? I should put anbu style, right? Anbu style. Alright. I know I spelled that wrong, okay? Alright, listen. You know me. Y'all know me. See, I'm only getting side, bro. You know what happens when I only get one person, bro. Alright, we're going right here. Boy, are they lucky. Alright, let's finish this with pressure. Okay. So, you're going to be asking, Okay, so they basically take out Gaara. Sasuke doesn't leave the village. And you're gonna be asking, so what's the entire Sasuke retrieval arc thing gonna be about? Well, it's gonna be them trying to kill Danzo. Okay, so they go to find Tsunade, but it's basically Jiraiya, Sai, Naruto, and Naruto, Sasuke, and Sai. And at this point, he considers them his students. And he says, "Listen, Danzo is about to try to take over the village. They're like, that's why he calls us his weapons. He thought we would be strong enough to kill most of the Jonin. Well, we are. We can take on I can take on the copy ninja by myself. That's Naruto. Like, Sasuke says, I could easily take out my guy. Not easily. He's like, I could take my guy. And Sai says, Asuma Sensei isn't really anything compared to me. And Jiraiya's basically, so you guys are actually thinking about taking over the village with Danzo? It's like, well, he's our master. He's like, shut up. We're going to find the new Hokage. He's like, it's not going to be Danzo. It's like, no, we're going to find Tsunade. And they're like, and basically, Naruto says, oh, you mean the perfect loser, right? Like, sure. And they basically go to find Tsunade. Everything goes the same into the Orochimaru thing. When Orochimaru attacks, realizes, wow, I just attacked 3 Anbu members, 2 Sannin, with a Kabuto and 2 useless arms. Why am I still alive? Why am I still able to be alive? Well, obviously he gets away. Because they have to protect Tsunade for being a bum and being afraid of blood. Alright, so get back to the village. And they don't really trust Danzo anymore. And Tsunade basically bans Danzo from the village. Like, oh, you can't be part of the village. She basically is about to arrest Danzo. Danzo kills the people that were about to arrest him and goes to join Orochimaru, having a couple healers and a couple Anbu members, giving him his new body, basically to take to follow Danzo. And Danzo, they're basically loyal to Danzo. So you're gonna be asking, well, wasn't that dumb of you? No, it wasn't dumb of me, you bum. Alright, it wasn't dumb. Alright. So that basically happens, and Sasuke says, hey, you really think we could take on Danzo? Saibing, it's an easy thing. All of us can take out the 3 highest Jonin on ourselves. Naruto's like, well, of course we can take that weakling. He's an old man who keeps continuing to fight for a village. Not fight for a village, but tried to take over that village. He's nothing. And then basically, that's basically where we're gonna leave this part off right there. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being mad lads. Love my videos and I love you guys. Enemy Psycho out.